What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NBA show. To check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. But other than that, let's get some cash. Let's get paid in full. Let's have a big day. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. And let's eat. We move on to a spot that I have chosen. 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Golden State Warriors 17-15, 5-9 on the road at Indiana Pacers. 15-14, 7-9 at home. We're at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. We have the Pacers opening up as 2-point favorites. A couple books are hanging the hook on it at 2.5. This total hasn't moved yet. Actually, I take that back. There's one book that's cut it a half point. There's another book that's added to it, so market not sure. But 228.5 is where you'll find it predominantly across the board. Pacers pace last 5 fourth in the association at 102.37 possessions a game. That's Warriors pace last 5 fourth, 102.37 possessions a game. Pacers pace last 5 19th at 98.88 possessions a game. And the Warriors are on the second half of a back-to-back. They played tonight, beating the Knicks at MSG. There are 3 different teams on our card that are on the second half of a back-to-back. And I was very surprised. And I don't know if it's because we're getting closer to the All-Star break or what, but the amount of minutes these coaches played their star players. I know the Pacers have been extremely underwhelming, but this is a must-bet Pacer spot for me. And I didn't move on it before the show. I wanted to talk it out. I have moved on the Bulls, and I know that comes later in the card, but I have not moved on the Pacers yet, but I will, and I'm going to immediately. Let's talk about the Warriors first. Curry goes for 37 points, 6 boards, 6 assists. Kelly Oubre, 19 points. Wiggins went for 16. Curry was 7 of 14 from 3. The rest of the starters, 3 of 15. Kevon Looney back in action for the first time since February 2nd. Nice to have a veteran presence in there. He scored 2 points in 20 minutes, but 6 boards, 4 assists. And, he's very liked by the squad. Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, Steph Curry, Kelly Oubre all played 37-plus minutes. They're a healthy group, but Pacers are coming off a very ugly 134-128 overtime win on the road against the lowly Timberwolves. Sabonis, 36 points, 17 boards, 10 assists, playing out of his mind. Malcolm Brogdon, 32 points, 9 boards. That's Sabonis' 25th double-double. Brogdon, 6 of 7 from 3. Second straight overtime game for the Pacers. They'd lost to the Bulls in overtime game before. McBuckets, who our man Wham talks about often. Doug McDermott returned to action after missing the last game with a right knee injury. He had 8 points. And as we know, TJ Warren a long way from returning. Karis LeVert getting up shots, maybe comes back after the All-Star break. Wham, I see this as a Pacers bet. And sure, the Warriors are playing better of late. But how do you not bet the Pacers here? Take it away, Warriors.
Yeah.
Pacers.
Yeah, I understand that, bro. And a lot of that has to do with what Malcolm Brogdon is doing his last 6 games, 41% from the field, 41% from the 3. And if you look at historically, I know, like you said, the last game we just broke down, these are 2 different teams. But in this matchup, the last 18 games, Indiana has kind of owned this matchup. 13 times they covered out of those 18 times. And it kind of alludes to what you're saying. This could be a flat spot for this team that's on the road in the Golden State Warriors. However, getting Wiseman back is different, and I believe in for this Golden State Warriors team. I can't wait to see how they look against Steph or Clay, whatever his name is. In this case, though, bro, I honestly would just go ahead and just take Golden State Warriors, my man. I just believe that Wiseman is a different threat, a live threat, having that type of guy on the pick and roll, having guys that's not going to be shooting the ball like Draymond Green, who did shoot some threes today. You know what I'm saying? Probably the reason why they had that issue. But I'm going to here. I'm thinking that the Golden State Warriors is the spot. But after you broke it down, though, bro, I'm not going to lie. And looking at some of these stats here, I wouldn't be surprised if I see, Miles Turner knocking down shots, Sabonis going crazy. I wouldn't be surprised seeing all these guys having a great game against this Golden State Warriors team. So I did want to take the money line on Golden State Warriors, to be honest with you. As soon as you send me this a game to cap, I'm like, let me look at it. Oh, it's available. I don't have no actions yet. You know what I'm saying? This is a good spot to take the Golden State Warriors as an underdog, especially against a team that I don't really believe in, honestly, in the Pacers. Especially like we said, with Doug McDermott coming back, he could be still shooting trash. I mean, he was shooting 30% from 3 in his last 4 games. So I don't think that he's going to come back and have a crazy impact. But Brogdon's been playing great. You know Sabonis is going to continue to ball. So if you get some of these other guys to play well, I wouldn't be surprised if they come out and just whoop them. So I understand why they're favored here. So I would probably lay off of it, but I am leaning Golden State. I just don't want to go against Wiseman being added to the lineup. I think he's kind of undervalued what he brings to his team defensively alone. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to leave that at that.
Interesting take. Do you have any feel on this total that's sitting at 228.5?
So the total, I would think under, though. And the reason being because both of these teams haven't been shooting collectively well. I mean, you got few guys that shooting lights out like Kelly Oubre. You got Bazemore outside of Curry. Ain't nobody else really making shots. So these guys are just pretty much the key in targets on defense. And you're looking on the other side, these guys haven't been really shooting well other than, you know, Sabonis. I'm not sure if Miles Turner was a part of that club, but I know Sabonis and Brogdon when I looked it up. So I wouldn't probably take the over just because it's kind of a high total from what we've been seeing. Sometimes these guys get locked down and it's kind of back-to-back games. You don't know what they expect, but this is a Curry-led team. So wherever he goes, it's going to go. So if it is a Golden State Warriors spot, they're going to go over this total. So probably so. I probably would just stay off of it, but I'm leaning under, though, honestly.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to move on the Pacers -2. I think that's a bargain. I think the recency issue can play perfectly into my hands here. Warriors are playing better basketball, but come on the second half of back-to-back after playing all 4 key starters over 37 minutes plus.